Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to see some of the interview questions that are asked in the Infosys interview rounds. These all are the questions basically that were asked to an IT student, but in most of the cases, as we already know, that the it doesn't matter much with the branch, whether you are from any branch. The questions that are being asked are always repetitive, so it would be beneficial for you if you are, even if you're from other branch, so you can have a look at these questions and prepare accordingly. So the questions that I have covered in this video are technical round questions. I will be creating a separate video for HR round questions, so if you want to prepare for HR round, so you can watch those videos. So let's start with our first question. Define polymorphism. So in most of the cases, oops is very much special topic for the interviewers because it covers many topics in itself, like polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, data encapsulation. So all these questions are regularly being asked, so I would suggest you to prepare oops. First of all, if you don't have time, oops should be one topic that you should perform at least, because it can be performed within 1 or 2 hours. Some basic questions only are there in oops, and the answer for all the questions can be covered in a paragraph. So moving on to the next question, what is meant by query optimization? So this was another question that is being asked. Moving on with the next question, write a program to decide whether the input number is a prime number or not. So this is basically a question of writing a code. So what they can ask you is to write the code itself, or they can ask you to give your approach. How will you be writing this question, solving this code? So you can answer accordingly. This is a very simple question, a basic question, so I would suggest you, if you are from any branch, you should prepare some basic level coding questions, so that you don't have like you don't feel yourself in a situation where you don't have any answer for such questions. Even if you do not know anything about these questions, just try your best to give something. Moving on with the next question, what is the difference between char and varchar in DBMS? So this question is from DBMS, and there is very great difference between char and varchar. If you are from CSE or IT, you must know this, and if you are not, I would suggest to prepare and prepare in advance, so that if you also get this question, you don't feel null at that time. Moving on with the next question, difference between macro and ordinary definition. So you can prepare, lists out the areas in which data structures are applied extensively. So this can be taken in two different ways, like in what all situation you can use data structure, and also at the same time you can give some real life examples of data structure. Like so we have a real life example of uh, stack that is first in last out. So the real life example of stack will be a stack of plates in a mess. So the plate which is kept first will be taken last, since it is in the since it will be at the bottom of the stack of plates. It can be taken at last, which was placed at first. So there are many real life examples for data structure, so you can answer according to them. Moving on with the next question, difference between class and structure. So let's see another question. What is the difference between white box, black box, and gray box testing? So these are different types of testing methods, and this can be also asked because since it is a student, since this question was asked to a student from IT or CSE, so this is a very common question. If you are from some other branch, this is very rare. It will be very rare for them to ask this question. Moving on to the next question, tell us about the three levels of data abstraction. Which layer is at the user line? So user and the level which is most near to the user end, that you have to explain in this. So the next question is, give different types of software models. Which model is best amongst them? So this question is from the subject software engineering, and you have to tell them different types of software models, like waterfall model. There are different such types of models. So and which model is best amongst them, because there are different models, but all the models are made specific for a specific condition, like all of them can be used at the same time, but given a condition it would be better to use a specific model only. So you this is a question from software engineering. The next question is, write a program in C to swap two numbers without using a third variable. So we have seen previously also this question is regularly asked in all the interview rounds of different MNCs. So it would be very grateful if you also prepare this question, because if you are also sitting for an MNC, doesn't matter if whether it is TCS, Infosys or some other, this question is regularly asked. Moving on with the next question, what is an abstract class and how do you declare abstract method in Python? So that was a language based question and you can answer accordingly. If you will get such kind of question if you have mentioned in your resume that you know Python or C++ language. It is a language based question. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching the video and all the best for your upcoming interviews. If you want to prepare for more such uh, interview rounds, you can watch the playlist section of my channel, and I'm going to create more videos on the HR round as well of Infosys. So if you want to check that, you can check the Infosys playlist in my channel. Thank you.